What's up, guys? This is Rey-Jay back with another video. And in this, I want to give you guys a very quick update about the markets. I just want to mention that I'm not a financial planner, so take nothing I'm saying as financial advice. Anyways, so I just want to say that the Senate is planning to bring up a House-passed bill to keep the government funded for another vote at some points today, but there's no signs that both sides are supporting it yet. But keep in mind that they could continue to negotiate, and at the last minute, it's possible there is a possibility that the government shutdown could be avoided. If that's the case, if we avoid a government shutdown and the government remains funded, this could be bullish for the markets. And we're going to see what ends up happening. Tomorrow, when the market opens, we're going to be starting October. And as of right now, the market has once again been favoring bulls. So SPY was supposed to lose 662 to be more bearish. If we broke 663.5, I was looking for 665. Notice we're testing 665 right now. If SPY could hold this going into close, we have the potential to retest all-time highs or break them. The setups will be turning more bullish. See, I was uncertain in the morning because of all this, chop, all this consolidation, and because SPY kept on touching 662. But no, we got a big bounce instead, and now we're trying to rally. So it does look like we could be going for all-time highs. It depends on what happens tomorrow, so be careful. But just know that right now, technicals are looking more bullish. We have an inverse head and shoulders on the QQQ. Notice the QQQ is just testing 596 over and over again. If we lost that, we'd be dipping a lot more, but as of right now, we're holding support. Now, if we break and hold above 600, we're looking for a bigger push higher, and this inverse head and shoulders could take us to another all-time high. Well, let's see if 600 breaks. If it does, we could continue to push more. Will the government pass a spending bill or a funding bill, excuse me? And will we get some more positive news tomorrow? Will the market just do something ironic and just rally instead? Now the setups do favor that. As of right now, we're looking a bit more bullish. The IWM is trying to bounce. I need to see us get back above 241.35 to start bouncing more. This is still technically on a downtrend unless we get back above 241. ES is now breaking out, so we're looking for an attempt for this inverse head and shoulders, and we could be looking for essentially 67.40, then eventually all-time highs that are coming. And Q has an inverse head and shoulders, so we're going to be looking for an attempt for 24,900, and eventually above to 25,000. Bitcoin could be looking for 114,500 or above as well. There's some upside potential here. Tesla is now bouncing. We started off with this sell-off to about 433, testing our 200 EMA, and we bounced off that. As long as we don't lose 440, we could be looking for an attempt for not only 445, but basically the 450 area again if this does bounce. So there is potential to see a temporary bounce. Nvda is also on a bit of an uptrend. We broke all-time highs. Might retest 184 before it tries to bounce again for 186. Appl has a nice double bottom, could be retesting 256 or above. AMD is in a consolidation right now. We have 162 as our resistance and then 158 as our supports. We're in the middle. It's very choppy, so for now it's just kind of consolidating. Coinbase looks more bullish. Now it has an inverse head and shoulders setup favoring this gap fill. 340 and 344 are likely coming. Amazon's bouncing a bit. I need to see this get back above 220. If so, we could be looking for 222 all over again. Meta is trying to bounce. We need to get back above 735. If we break this, we're looking for 740. There is potential to bounce a little bit. Google could be retesting 244. If that breaks, we're looking for the 250s. And Microsoft is going to be looking for essentially the 519 areas or next resistance if that breaks as well. The VIX is also rejecting here, so it could be continuing to downtrend. So keep that in mind. Anyways, that's it for this one. The market is squeezing, and it looks like we could just break to new all-time highs even heading into tomorrow. We look more bullish, but just be warned that October is starting. October is historically a bearish month. And then we also have a lot of data coming out tomorrow alongside a possible government shutdown, which isn't 100% guaranteed. Like I said, it's just possible. We'll see if the government manages to avoid it now, if the Senate's come up with a plan to avoid it alongside the House. Do we get what's necessary to avoid it? Does the market keep pumping, or do we get a rug pull? Technicals favor upside now, so we might see a pump tomorrow instead. But we'll see just to be safe. It's always important to be patient. We'll see. Thank you all so much for listening, and peace out.